this day. All right, so it is the 10th of January, and it is the Time Matrix event. Even though you don't know yet what is the Time Matrix, can we please cheer? Time Matrix excellence!
Time Matrix excellence.
All right.
Matrix
Here we
excellence.
go.
Matrix excellence!
Matrix excellent.
You are so welcome. And you know, you have done some sort of planning in your past. I'm certain. You have done things where you had maybe an Outlook calendar or some form of a calendar, and you have laid out things. Maybe some of you had a revolution in laying out things or planning things, you know, a little bit ago or longer ago. And then certainly you had this inkling, this tickling inside of you to say, okay, learn something new. This time matrix seems to be interesting, isn't it? Because really it's about matrixing time. And I would like you to be aware that what will be happening in the next 1.5 hours is a very immersive, experiential session for you to learn things, to adopt things, and I will do my very best to use the body, because we at Conscious Solutions believe in all of the bodies, the mental body, the energetic body, hold on, whenever somebody is pinning me, it interrupts me, sorry.
Okay, sorry.
The mental body, the energetic body, the emotional body, the spiritual body, all is integrated in one. And in NLP, we say, of course, we need to work with our visual, our auditory, our kinesthetic, and maybe the olfactory and gustatory will be a little bit not so important for today, but it certainly is important in your life and may come in some other forms. And you will be able, what you learned today, to apply it, to put it into gear, to set something up that many, many, many attendees of this type of time matrix workshop have done from the event onwards into their future. Why? So when you look back at some of the things you have done with time, with writing notes, with diaries, with calendars, and the Outlook calendar, and the planning calendar, and all of that. Lavanya, can you please turn on your camera? By the way, only people with camera are allowed. This is an immersive workshop. I look at each and every one. Hello, Veer. Nice you are here, Damendra. Hey, Doa, I didn't hug you yet. Welcome.
Hello.
Rubel, our Bangladesh trainer, Rubel. Welcome, Lavanya. So let me ask you, you've done some planning before, sketching, writing down, you know, planning maybe a week ahead, planning maybe a month ahead, maybe some of you have even done a year ahead or more. Who experiences slight stress or anticipation, nearly like negative anticipation when you hear planning time? Very good, Veer. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Suresh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I tell you why. This anticipation and negative anticipation has to do with the visual. So if it is only in the visual system, the mere matter of time can be overloading. It can create a flip-flop thinking that is going to be stress. And I will tell you about the structure of stress. So many times, time is somehow intertwined with an imagination about stress, with an imagination about now I have a goal and I have to get it done. And there's this little tension or pressure around it. Who knows what I'm saying? Who experiences what I'm saying? Hi, Vijaya. You're so welcome. You are coming
Hi,
with
Doris. Namaste.
Namaste. You are coming with Dr. Adi?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you are so welcome. My team will ask you for your Kabir will go into a break room, or can you type it into the chat box, Vijaya?
Chat box.
Yes? Thank you.
Yes.
Doctor, I filled that form. I filled it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I filled 2 of these members' details into that.
So we will transform this. Any of the ideas that time has to do with tension or pressure, or you have to get something done, will vanish tonight. Because I will explain you exactly how this has worked, and you will get the time to make, you will get the techniques to make friendship. Because when we look at some of our languages, we say, I have to beat time, I have to circum time, I have to run after time, I don't have enough time. We speak about time as if it's a commodity. But time, I believe, is actually a spiritual matter. Because think about it. There is only one thing that has already been before you were in your body. And there is one thing that will be after you will leave your body. And that is time. To me, that's how I relate to time. Time has already always been. Time is with you. Every moment you can rely on it. Every moment time is with you, and every moment goes into another moment. And so is your future, already beginning now. And every moment from now goes into the next moment, and goes into the next moment, and goes into the next moment, even beyond physical death or life. Isn't that amazing? So I would like for you to embrace time as an entity that is beyond. It is beyond what we can understand. It's beyond what we think it is. It's certainly beyond this. This is just an attempt to handle time. So when we think about time, we think about this. And as we will go into laying out time today, I would like to have you begin to first embrace time, not only as a sprint, but as a part of your spirituality, as part of the universe, as a part of what is beyond. Because it is moving one moment into the other moment, into the other moment. Time is a constant movement, and it cannot be viewed as fractured. What we do wrongfully, innocently, not knowingly, is we look at time as if today is here and in 1 week is there, and on Friday I have to get done this and this and this by 6 o'clock, and on the 31st of January I have to reach in this and this and that, and by this time I have to pay the rent, and by this time I have. So we think of time as something, as if it is necessary, or as if it is something that is an object. But it is simply not. So when you begin to relate to time in a very different way, may I first see who is ready to relate to time in a very different way tonight? So when you begin to relate to time in a very different way, the first thing we have to do inside of us is make friends with time. And understand that time is on your side. Time is something that you can begin to love, to work with in a wonderful way, in an expansive way, in a smart way. We use our intelligence. And as you embrace time in a new way, many doors can open for you to handle it, to be more at ease with it, to get things done nicer, earlier, easier, to certainly use the law of attraction in action, to be able to project. So first step, who agrees you would like to make friends with time in a deeper and more profound way than you have ever before? Okay, so let's make a little, when we have so many online participants, and we do have 4 on-site participants. Can we hear a big hand for the on-site participants? Oh, would we not all like to be in that room with you, and we would be 26 or 27? Gregory, how many? You are on mute, Gregory.
23, Doris, sorry.
Unmute. Thank you. So let's do something silly, but it's kinesthetic and it will help. So as you said, you are committed. I think I saw nearly everyone's hand. Would you please do the following? Let's first wait for everybody to put on their camera. Can you beep Kabir and Gregory for everyone to put their camera? Zineb, please. Video. Hey, Bogdan is just connecting. Julia, you are so welcome. Please turn on your video. And Sata, please also turn on your video. Thank you so much. Sata, can you hear us? Shata? Who else is from your group, Dr. Adi? Please, everybody unmute. It's okay when we have little noise, but please unmute.
Vijay Lakshmi ma'am and Bhavani, both are there, doctor.
Bhavani and?
Vijay Lakshmi.
Vijay Lakshmi.
Okay. So, Shata, do you Shata, Kabir, or Gregory?
I'll get the information, Doris. You can continue.
Okay. So let's do it. Let's do a gesture of friendship. Just take your 2 hands and then give yourself a hand as if you give someone else a hand and say, I am making friend with time. Would you please say that? I am making.
I am
making
friendship
friendship with
Time
time.
and me are on one side. We are on one side.
I and you are one side.
Time and
Time and me are on one side.
You can even say, I am one with time.
I am one
with
with
time.
time.
I am one with time.
I am one with time.
I'm one with time. And that is why tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and next decade is already there now. Think about it. Because the most amazing thing, and I think most of you are familiar that my passion is meditation. My dedication is to become more and more enlightened. And I would like everyone to be part of becoming higher and higher in your consciousness and more enlightened. If you embrace time like that and you don't see it separate from you, lots of things are possible. Because there's concepts that you hear many gurus speak who say time does not exist. You could think of this as an ambiguity. So first she says it's time. First she says we will put time even in the body. And then she says time does not exist. Well, time does not exist in the way we think about it. But it is with us all the time if we make friends with it, if we embrace it, and we are intelligent with it. Time can help you to create each and everything that you want. And don't we have lots of trainers and practitioners here in the room? I can see 3, 4, 5 trainers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 trainers here in the room. And we have many NLP coaches here in the room. And we certainly have many people who work with people. And as we work with people, we confront very often in ourselves or in the person who sits in front of us saying, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. This is not possible, or I can't. Come on, who has that internal dialogue inside themselves? Can I see hands?
Mhm.
Thank you very much. And now, as a practitioner, as a coach, or as a trainer, who confronts again and again that the student or the coachee or the client is sitting in front of you and telling you, actually, they are trying to convince you that it's not possible, that they cannot do it, and that there is a limitation, and you actually right away discover the negative belief. Who has experienced that? Can I see hands?
Mhm.
So now, guess what? You think you cannot do it right now. You experience some limitation in this very moment, but from now onwards, please ask your client and everyone who's done NLP Practitioner Day 5, the 8-step coaching process, will now understand even more the magic of this coaching process. You will simply ask, by when will you be able? By when will you believe you do this? Will you have changed negative belief? I even just last week had one client who was firmly believing they have anxiety. I was with the client. I played back. I certainly created trust on a very deep level, but within the first 3 minutes, I asked, by when do you think will you have overcome this anxiety? Open up the positive future for your client. It's our job. And you know what? If the person is coming to you with anger or with fear or anxiety, the moment you ask them, By when do you think will you have overcome that? You have already shifted a paradigm. By when? Oh, she's telling me I will overcome it. And she's telling me it's a matter of time. It's all a matter of time. Whatever somebody's stuck with, if it is a trauma, if it is a fear, if it is, it's a matter of time to overcome it. And you, as a trainer or coach, are actually responsible, in my opinion, to lay out this concept for your client. That's just a matter of time. By when will you have overcome this anxiety? By when will you be able to handle this anger better? By when are you going to stop negativity? A good question. What do you think? Can I see hands? So now I'm going to stop myself. In fact, I know, Gregory, you have to stop me too, please. If I venture out too much, thank you. Now, as we are beginning to embrace time differently and to lay it out differently, as just more or less discussed or reflected, we want time to be not away from us. The next moment is not there, but we want to take it in the body. Now, 1.5 hours for this evening is quite less. It's very small. I will certainly be there for a little longer, whoever is staying on afterwards, and we will have a second evening. So everybody relax. There's a second evening where you will be able to complete all your time cards, all your time matrix, all what we are working on. Now, there's one thing that I would like to, for you to understand. And all our conscious solutions trainers know it. And please, here he comes, Narendra. Any conscious solutions trainer who would like to butt in, we say in America, who would like to chip in, who would like to complete what I'm saying, please do. Explain to each and everyone here in this room the difference of flip-flop time and through time. So I told you we will speak about the structure of stress. The structure of stress is when your brain makes a picture of you here and then either a picture of the worst that can happen or of what happens if you don't make the exam, if you don't catch the bus, if you don't make enough money, or it makes a picture of the future, but far away. It could be it's a positive picture, but it's too far away. See, many people come to me from having heard, we listened a lot to the Be in the Now gurus. I know all these theories. I have gone to hundreds of thousands of hours of such satsangs. So be only in the now. Okay, but you are only in the now and then you have to pay the rent. You are only in the now and then you have to buy food. So the moment that your heartbeat is raised, the moment that you are okay, let's speak about, for everyone to clarify, how do you know that your adrenals are shooting? Higher heartbeat, everybody, higher heart rate.
Right.
Uncomfortable feeling, sweaty, what else?
High respiratory rate, maybe.
Say that again.
High respiratory rate.
Yes, higher breathing rate.
Lack of focus.
Lack of focus, Lavanya, thank you.
Flushes.
also there.
Flushes, brushing in the face,
Yes.
sweating, huffing and puffing. Any huffing and puffing means your adrenals are shooting out, your adrenals are too high. Now it happens when it's coming from the limbic brain and it's a matter of protection. But if it happens according to time, you are stuck in the flip-flop thinking. Yes, Nelly, why don't you afterwards please present your version of it? You are stuck in the flip-flop thinking. You see yourself here and then you see your goal, your great, glorious, advanced self over there. And that's the Superman or the Superwoman thinking. And if we do Superman or Superwoman thinking, it gives a flip-flop in the brain and it creates either tension or discomfort, and it may be less conscious or more conscious, but that's when stress and time meet. It's the flip-flop thinking. You have anything more to add to this, Nelly? Or Narendra?
Okay, so the flip-flop or the between times, it's more like as if we have two times and there's no time between them to link them. And this is the main difference between through time and between times. So through time, as if point A, time A and time B, for example, are connected, of course. But when we think in between times, okay, concept is as if there is no time in between them to link them. And another visualization that I like so much about this is as if we have 8 screens of TV and we are trying to watch 8 movies at the same time. And of course, we cannot do that.
Nice, thank you. And we often do something like this. We look at 8 things at a time. Who knows that? Who knows that you make a list what you should do in this day or in this week, and when you look at the list, you get frightened, you get moving away, you get anxiety, you just want to throw it away, yes? And this is very nicely explained, Nelly, thank you, because your brain is so intelligent that it can make many pictures at the same time, but it's a fallacy. It's a fallacy because it looks in your brain to you, whoever you think you are, as if all of this is there now, but that's not true. It is in time. The one is maybe 1 week away. The one is maybe tomorrow. The one is 10 weeks away. So your brain is able to make so many pictures. For example, 8 TV screens. Nice example, Nelly. And who can look at 8 TV screens? Of course, the adrenals have to shoot. So who is committed to stop the flip-flop structure of stress?
Lois.
Very good. Very good. Gregory, can you add something about the flip-flop or the through time only if you want?
Well, it's quite simple. It's the new year, and you're thinking of all the things that you want to accomplish. And what you are doing is literally putting stress on yourself because you want to achieve all these things now. And you are not laying it out, you're in time. With the time matrix, which Dr. Doris is going to show you, we will sequentially sit this out to reach the benchmarks. And in these benchmarks, you will kinesthetically step into them so that if they do not feel congruent, if they do not feel right, you will simply adjust the time on the time matrix. So it's not a resolution where you're setting yourself up for failure if you don't reach the desired outcome. You are now laying it out for the next 12 months and stepping into it, visually seeing it, setting the neural pathways in motion. And if it does not feel congruent, if it feels like, oh, I may have these responsibilities, I may have these commitments, then simply change the date and time.
So that what we are going to do is that we look at flip-flop. Thank you, Gregory. Wonderful. So we look at the flip-flop time as two pictures who flip with one another. Flip-flop time is stress. Let's just say stress for everything that has raised adrenal levels. I will make a picture of this. Oh, we do have to make some sort of a WhatsApp. No, everybody's in Conscious Solutions world, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Ping Gregory or Kabir right now. If you are not in Conscious Solutions world, can you pull people into the Conscious Solutions world, Gregory and Kabir?
Yes,
So then I sent all the pictures in Conscious Solutions world. It's very okay that all the people who are in Conscious Solution world platform are not here and they get the pictures. I don't mind. It's our community Conscious Solutions world. So now we need to transform this flip-flop thinking into through time thinking. So instead of fragments, connected. Maybe that's the best word that we can use. So this is fragmental thinking. Fragment. This is connected. And that's why I started off with the spiritual idea of embracing time spiritually and understanding it's part of oneness. So if you understand and you embrace that 1 second goes into the next second, into the next minute, into the next hour, into the next day, into the following day, into the week. If you embrace this and you just see this is motion, and part of motion is change, and we are changing, and there's so much opportunity in that, you have connected time. And connected time always means, okay, not now, but maybe in 5 minutes. Not today, but maybe I get it done tomorrow. If I cannot make it today, I will put it on the time matrix for tomorrow or even for next year. Now, we are not going to say give it up or procrastinate. No, because giving up or procrastinating would be again flip-flop stress. Oh, I let it go totally. That's not intelligent and that's not connected. So do me a favor, let's all make a kinesthetic learning, please. I want for you to not just have listened to Dr. Doris talking about this. Let's make a kinesthetic memory. Yes? So could you do this? I transform flip-flop thinking. Can you say
I transform flip-flop thinking.
I transform flip-flop thinking
into connected through time?
Connected
through time.
Through time, connected time.
Connected
No,
time.
no flip-flop, no interruption.
No flip-flop.
Connected.
No interruption.
Okay, one more
And
time.
connected time.
I transform
flip-flop
I
and
transform flip-flop.
and stress. I transform
stress
into through time.
into
Through time.
connected
Time.
Connected time.
Very nice. And it can be like a dance, Caroline. Yes? Carolina, we can make a dance out of this. And Doa, we can make a dance out of this. So, as you have understood this, I'm going to now show you the different steps of the time matrix. And then we will lay out things tonight only as a part of through time. My team just gave me a date. It's the 5th of February. So on the 5th of February, when most of us will meet again, I will give you a little even more knowledge about these 3 structures of time: flip-flop time, in time, and through time. Now it's time that we go to
Examples, no. I forgot the examples of the samples. It's fine.
I hope that they told you about the Xerox tape and all, Nelly.
Sorry, come
I hope
again.
they gave you downstairs Xerox papers.
No, but I have with me some cards, so we can use it.
So we need to spend a little time to be more clear on what are our values and what is our purpose. The purpose is beyond our outcomes and goals. This as NLP direction, we are connected, and all of our Conscious Solutions trainers are connected to the original society of NLP. I am an owner of this society, and I'm a master trainer of excellence from this society. And we work purpose-oriented. It's all about purpose. Whenever you lost, whenever you confused, whenever you're not sure about something, look up to your purpose, which you can visualize like a rainbow or like an umbrella, like a spiritual see-through transparent umbrella, or however you want to see it, and look up to your greater purpose. So when we speak about what is important to us and for us, we then will ask, what is your bigger purpose? Is everybody in the Conscious Solutions world? Gregory, can I pass on
Yes,
an advice there?
everyone's in except one person has to accept the invitation.
Lavanya and Sata, can everybody click on yes to Conscious Solutions World? Because I will put the slides into Conscious Solutions World. So most of you, if I look correctly, have already worked on outcomes, values, and purpose. So values are when you ask yourself what is really important to you and for you. Let's do this. I asked you to bring playfully colorful cards. Whoever did, could you please choose one of these cards? I'm choosing pink for myself. If you don't have colorful cards, red paper will do. And I'm going to just ask you 3 times what is important to you and for you about your 2024, and just write down what comes spontaneously in this moment. And this card will be with you, and you will always be able to write more.
All right.
I'm asking you, and then I give a minute of contemplation. What is important to you and for you about your 2024?
Should we put the slide in yet, or we're going to wait? Everybody's in the group, Dr. Doris.
2024 is what? Now we're gonna write down the
What
vibes.
is important to you and for you for 2024?
I think it's حدد 2024.
All righty then, let's see.
Can you please send link in the group so that as we use the Conscious Solutions platform to communicate, anybody can join at any time? That should be the nicest.
Sure.
So what is important to you and for you? And write kind of like 3 bullet points, like okay, that should be enough. Does everybody have 3 values? So when we answer the question, what is important to me and for me, what you receive is what is called a value. And values are our motivators. And value and purpose is what you need first before you lay out the time matrix. And as we lay out the time matrix, we have 4 pieces. Okay, let me try to do this. Whenever I go to another slide, it goes back to the first slide. Kabir, let me tell you tomorrow when or Saturday when we meet, I have to ask you something about how I get stuck in PowerPoint. Okay, slide 20. Can you write it down, please, Gregory? Slide 20.
Done.
So the time matrix is composed of 4 components. The first component is your purpose, which exists from these 3 values and more. The second part of creating a time matrix is we begin with the furthest destination. I would suggest for tonight, 1 year. But whoever already has their time matrix, does anybody already have their time matrix for 1 year? Can I see? Fatiha,
Yes, I made, Doctor.
Adi, Ruben,
Yep.
would you please then do 5 years from now? And then if you already have your time matrix, and I certainly someone who does the time matrix regularly, I firmly believe in it as a lifestyle, then when you see the different cards, there's always space to write more. Oops, this is not mine. So by the end of 2025, so there's always space to write more. So we begin with the furthest destination. And in order to get to the furthest destination, we need the stepping stones, which are the between time cards. For that, you need your Xerox papers cut in half. So as you have your Xerox paper cut in half with you, we will use that as the time cards. And then we will build the bridges and make sure that time is connected so that we only project success. Okay, everybody got that? So now, in order to go into laying out your time matrix, we need to write a purpose statement. So as you have your 3-level values, would you please integrate these 3 values and write a few sentences. We just give it, what do you think, Gregory, 3 minutes? 4 minutes?
Yeah, just 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
3
Is one at a
minutes.
time.
So you get 3 minutes to write on a different card. Typically, we use blue cards for the purpose statement, but any card you have, you can use. And then write your purpose for 2024.
What?
You mean, Dr. Doris, we should integrate these values together and write them in the form of sentence? This is
Very
purpose statement?
correct. And this is one important part of it. And then we can maybe also find help in this information here, which means, just to make it simple, we could say the purpose can exist out of 5 sentences, because what is the difference of a vision and a purpose? Vision statements can be very long. The purpose statement should be succinct, and it should be like buzzwords, something that really buzzes you. And as we right now just give you 3 minutes, please do the best that you can and take this blue purpose card home and refine it and change it and add to it. Some of you from the NLP Master Coach or from the NLP Trainer Training have designed your purpose statement, but probably for becoming a trainer, probably for working as a coach and giving coaching sessions. Tonight, could you please formulate your purpose statement for 2024? What is your purpose that you would like to reach in 2024? And what should be part of this purpose statement, ascended in the conscious solutions world? What should be part of this purpose statement is yourself and your health. Something that you are really passionate about, maybe your artistry, your creativity. If you are not professionally a dancer, dancing, painting, music is very, very important. So something that is your leisure time or resting time or free time activity, because of course you will also integrate professional career. So what is it that you would like to increase in your 2024 according to your professional career? Maybe somebody would say, I will have, okay, Yasmin, can I tickle you? How many more followers on Instagram will you have by the end of 2024?
Oh.
Just make it up.
100K, 100,000.
So Jasmine will have 100,000 more followers in her Instagram. Yes, it's for her. One definition of professional career. And then you would probably also say that you are already, that you will already have led 2-3 NLP practitioners, right?
Yes, of course.
And maybe by the end of 2024, you will do a master practitioner or trainer training, right?
Yes.
So please write for your professional career what you would like now, Doa, for people who are in a very structured corporate job, there is still something that can be your outcome. Maybe you want to get along with the boss better. Maybe you want to have better buzzing relationships with your team member. Maybe you would simply like, besides your corporate job, to begin coaching sessions. So whatever it is, what you, yes, Suresh, no? So besides your career, you would like to do NLP workshops or give NLP coaching sessions. So please, whatever number 4 is for you, what is your purpose? I would like to build my coaching and training next to my professional job.
Tia had a question, Doris.
Yes, and I will address it once I finish my sentence. And once you complete your day in your corporate job, you can then pay attention to maybe 3 coaching sessions a week. Maybe you will have led 3 trainings in that year. So define, so I would like to ask, because I'm doing so many things in the moment, to not be interrupted when I speak. Can I please ask for that? It is very disruptive for me to be interrupted when I speak. Thank you. So these 5 things should be part of your purpose statement. The most important, which typically everybody already does, is contribute to the greater good, which means typically in a purpose statement you say, so that I make the society better, so that I contribute to empowerment for women, so that I be part of bring more peace to the world. If you like to hear an example purpose statement, I can do so. Fatiha, please let everybody first work and we take questions thereafter, yes? So I'm giving you the 3-minute silence now to make sure that these 5 things are part of your purpose statement, and then we will just be still so that you can work. I'll speak again in about 1.5 minutes.
I had a question. No, I'm good. That's fine. You can refine it when you get home. Huh? She can refine it when she gets home. Yeah. I should we did the phone one. Yeah, I see that. I'm like, get it. I did get it.
And here's language for the purpose statements. So typically it's very nice if you have within your purpose statement, my commitment, or I'm committed to, my orientation. I think let's leave this word away. This is not so used. It's too. My passion, my engagement, my motivation, my purpose. So this is also in your Conscious Solutions WhatsApp group. So pretty much everybody should now have their purpose statement written out. Can I see who already has 5 sentences? And please, particularly trainer and coaches, use the purpose statement that you've done before, but please zero in for the purpose for 2024. It's a slightly different focus because we want everything in that purpose. Your personal, your spiritual, your relationships, your health, your professional growth, your financial growth, the total of your being. So can I see who has 5 sentences on the card? Nice. Dr. Porney, thank you. Tony, you got it. All right. Everybody has it? Very good. Now we can begin the work, except, is there any question that we need to answer before we continue? Everybody got it? Yes? Understood the purpose? So now we have 4. Fatiha. Yes, Fatiha?
Just for clarification, what we did now is the overall purpose of our life. What I didn't get is
No,
the
I
self
just
and the
said
health.
it. Wait. I just said it. What kind of purpose do we do?
2024.
2024, because
Yes,
you probably
2024.
already put your purpose
2024,
as
yeah.
a coach. You wrote your purpose for why you are learning NLP. You may have written your purpose for why you want to do women empowerment. But now we do purpose for 2024.
Mhm.
Yeah?
So what is that health and self-health, what you said?
All of these things are part.
Oh, part. So
They are
what, should
all
I
part.
add them into the purpose of
Yes.
20?
So part of the purpose cannot be general enough. A purpose cannot be buzzing you if not all these parts are there,
Mhm.
right?
Okay, great, thank you.
Shakresh, yes?
Yeah, Dr. Doris,
Yes.
I need to have one small clarity. I mean, again, for 2024, I have written the purpose, but again, it is in the form of statement, which will class to some vision statement. Okay. But what I feel, I mean, I personally, if I could be wrong also, don't you think that purpose is attached to a longer perspective? I mean, purpose for life or purpose, I mean, it how it is to be limited only for 1 year.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very good question, Shakresh, and I think every conscious solutions trainer would be able to answer it. So if you do the purpose of your life, it is very, very big. It's a
Correct.
very big context.
Right.
And if you can fragment purpose statement. So let's say who is in corporate? Bogdan, Doa, Dr. Adivo, yes, Dr. Adivir. So you can, with your team in your corporate group, say, let's do the purpose for this project. Let's do the purpose for our team working together. There's so many purposes that you can write, but tonight we focus on 2024. And when we focus on 2024, here I have another version. Give you one version in blue, maybe that helps even better.
No, I got your point. Being a corporate guy, again, I have my objectives and goals are there.
You could also say something in your purpose about yourself and your health, maybe your
Yeah.
self-development, maybe you taking more vacations you never have, maybe you starting meditation retreat you never have, something that you do for yourself. Maybe
Correct.
health is very important. I have arthritis in my knee. My biggest first part of my purpose is that I continue my physiotherapy and that I do everything I can to counter arthritis and to keep away the pain, because I was already very successful, but I have to keep it part of my purpose. Yes,
Correct.
because it doesn't happen by itself. When we get older, we often have to work on our physical health. In relationships, always something can change. Many have to stop relationships that are not nourishing. If a relationship is bringing you down, reduce it at least. Reduce it as much as you can and flourish the relationship that nourish you, that expand you, that help you. So write how you want to change or affect your relationships differently in your purpose statement. And now in the purpose Jagresh, no numbers. So the purpose doesn't say by when you do what. That's what we do afterwards with the time matrix. But we can only do the time matrix if you have your purpose. They are together. They're married. So otherwise, again, we would wildly go into the wide ocean of everything. We don't want to do it. We need to think very structured. Intelligence means to frame. Intelligence means to be very clear what you do. So if we want to be very clear for tonight, it's 2024, and we want to have in that purpose statement, of course, our professional and financial growth, of course, something about our relationships, maybe something about how you can change your meditation, how you can increase your meditation, which additional things you want to do for your becoming more and more enlightened, free, peaceful, however you call it, God, prayer, everything is included. And of course, self. And then needless to say, number 5, if it's 5 sentences, will be how you are part of contributing to a bigger, better, one more wonderful world. So would you enjoy if I give it a quick example?
Sorry?
Vijaya or Bhavani or Kabir or Shama, would you enjoy a quick example? Yes or no? Dr. Purni? So I give you my own, and Nelly, can you please give yours thereafter? Not more than 5 sentences. My focus in this 2024 year is my health, my weight, my exercises, in order to counter something that I need to counter. And what is very important to me is that I further love in my relationships and that I select who is nourishing to me and reduce who is not nourishing to me, to the degree that I even by this time have the freedom to choose who is my client. If I don't want someone to be my client and I don't think I'm the best person for them, I will send them to somebody else, because I have many. I am daily meditating and I wish to increase my ability to take distance from my thoughts and my emotions. I will increase my financial growth for about a double, and I will have 10 more trainers in my team by the end of 2024, and 2 more rocking team members who help Conscious Solutions grow. And by doing what I do, I contribute to greater peace, respect, and consciousness in the world. Woo! And when I say this, I get little goosebumps on my back. So write and you can only write your own. You can never borrow from somebody else's. So write your own purpose statement. And when it gives you goosebumps on your back and when you feel, yes, then you've done it right. Nelly, could you share yours with us, please?
Okay. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so for this year, I am firstly committed to keep growing and to explore more by taking new courses and having new experience in the learning and knowledge journey that I took, and I will continue with it. I'm committed to reduce smoking this year and to continue exploring a healthy and vegan diet. Okay, I'm also I would like to meet new people and have new relationships and maintaining my wonderful and healthy relationship with my partner, friends, and especially family. And I will try to travel and see them as much as I can also this year. And my mission is to grow also in the spirituality, on a spirituality level, and I would like to go to explore more about Reiki and about channeling. For my professional and finance, for my professional career first, I would like to start my own training this year and have a space for my own growth as a coach and the one-on-one sessions. And I'm really passionate about starting to share the awareness and my knowledge through social media.
A contribution to the greater good.
Yeah, by doing this, it's linked also to social media. So by doing this, I will be contributing to share more awareness and knowledge and experience to the world.
Yay! Does it buzz you?
Yes.
Buzz you? Yes? Very good. Very good. All right. Next step. What is the next step? What were the 4 parts of Time Matrix?
Now
so
the stepping
purpose. Now
stepping stone.
For this destination. Okay. So I would say for the ease of today, I'm just suggesting 1 year, but you can do what you want. So
December 2024. Oh, January 2024.
If you have already Narendra and Rubel and Fatiha, if you already are totally satisfied with how you have laid out your 2024, then please add the 2025. I did today. I always quickly start with the further thing. I worked on mine a little today and I started with 2029. So but while I look a little bit at what I want to have accomplished by 2029, I lead it into today. So now, Fatiha, that would be end of 26, right? No, 27, end of 27. So Fatiha would write end of December 27, maybe. And this has nothing to do with that we are better coach or better trainer. It only has to do with how much work you have already done. Narendra has been with me many years. He's worked on it already. Fatiha has been with me very frequently in the last half year. So whoever's around me will do it. So your furthest destination for Fatiha is end of December 2024. But if you have not done this before, of course, what we are suggesting for today, please do end of December 2024. And then would you please write very big on one of the half Xerox papers now? And now I would like to show you the time matrix. So first I will make a photograph and send this.
No, you have نبلش we start with the process and then we come back to the
So when you visualize the time matrix like the tracks of a train, then here down here is now, and the furthest destination that we managed to write on our paper is at on a paper like this would be end of December. But you are going to freely write up the cards, but at the end today, you will lay it out in one line, because we want to link it up in a way that each card will be connected to the other card. But now, when you just project your end of December 2024, please write in form of bullet points, maybe 7 or however many, what you are going to have successfully accomplished. And now, the most important thing, one little moment, please, may I interrupt you? Please project and write, but I have to ask you to do the following. When you say, I will do this, so everybody do one little exercise with me. Have your cards there. Do your work, but give me 1 minute. I'm asking for 1 minute interruption, please. Let's do a little exercise. So this is the same like with flip-flop thinking. If you are here and you see yourself separate visually, it is the language, I will do this, or I will have done this, or this is the me who is doing this. No, that creates flip-flop. So let's download the linguistic, the proper language, the nice words that we need to use to do the connected time. Yes? So that sentence, I will speak it, and then can we please all repeat it, and please download this sentence. Is a magic sentence. I am experiencing already having successfully accomplished ... Can everybody please speak it with me? And you can make yourself a separate card and just write the time matrix language. Or better, sorry, don't use this. Use any of the index cards if you have them, and write only that sentence. Everyone, I am experiencing already successfully accomplished. What you did. So now what you did, you took the picture who was outside very far into your body and you kinesthetized it. You made it kinesthetic. You made it a felt sense, because I am experiencing includes I am feeling, which means it's in your body. So we will practice to transform any I will, over there I am, this is what will be in 2024. No. Would you please, as you write up your thoughts, your points, what you will have successfully accomplished, you will use this language one more time. Everybody, can we speak it?
Yes.
I
I
am
am
experiencing
experiencing already having successfully accomplished.
Successfully accomplished.
Check.
having successfully accomplished.
Now, I want you to give feedback. So what happens when you don't say, I will do this, but you say, I'm experiencing having already successfully accomplished? What's the difference? Yes, Dr.
You're
Adi. Yes, Vijaya.
Yeah, I am experiencing means it already done, and as if you are feeling it, you are achieved. So then, like, I will do it tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Thank you. Because it's already vibing in your body as it's there. Yes, Vijaya?
Ma'am, when I say I will be doing it, it means I'm not having it at the present.
Yes. I will be doing it and I don't have it. Nice one, Vijaya.
Thank you, ma'am.
So now when you say, I am experiencing, it's in your body and it should be in your body. Remember, time is your friend and it's inside of you. Yes? Very good. So now write this up and then raise your head when you have at least 3, 5, 6 points.
They should be different, Dr. Doris, from the ones we have already written, the 5 ones.
Well, actually, this is how you do it. Thank you for the question. This is how you would do it. Let me just see whether I have. So ultimately, if some of you, I believe, have done what Gregory has sent you to please prepare. Ultimately, what is a nice way to do it, and particularly today we do, and on the 5th of February, we will do it with our body and with the cards on the floor. But needless to say, we are in a digital age. You will be doing it electronically. You will be putting out a publisher file, or I'll give you some options next time, not today. And you will have a Google Sheet where you put your time matrix, where you can do it fluently every day. But first, we need to download to transform flip-flop into true time. And in order to do this correctly, we have to use the body. Back to your question, Yasmin. So everybody has different areas in your life. So interestingly enough, I have done this with many corporate groups, and each one has taken green for finances and red for personal. I have no idea. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. This was about 15 years back in the United States, where I did lots of corporate trainings, time matrix with big groups. Then you can use, for example, blue for your relationships, how you want to change your relationships. You can use purple for your weight. So maybe you are now, so if we do weight, who's working on weight? Who wants to
Always.
I am
reduce
working
weight
on
by
my
the
weights.
end of
Yeah.
2024? So now, of course, what you have to do is you cannot say I have 5 kg less, because who knows when you remember that you have 5 kg less. You have to put it down. So you have to say, for example, me, I'm 65 now, but I want to be 63. So I put at the furthest destination, 63. More, I should be maybe less because of the arthritis, but I don't want to do too much. 63 feels good. In fact, 64 is okay. I'm not going to beat myself up. Now, would 60 be the best? Like my doctor would say, that would be the very best, so there's no weight on my knee? But no, I know I'm not going to be 60. So I put by the end of 2024, 63. So the whole key here is, we are not bigger, bolder, best. Why? Because that immediately creates the flip-flop and the adrenal. And the adrenals are not helping. They take too much time into can I not, will I not? That time we want to erase. So only write down what you 100% know you will be able to do it. I 100% know I will be able to go down 3 kg by the end of 2024. And I'm not going to say or want even more. And if it happens that it will be less, great. But at least I will not set myself up for failure. Yes? Yes, Veer?
Yeah, I was asking, is it necessary to have all 5 statements in 5 categories? Because for me, it's like having 5 statements is like is giving a feeling that I am like in between, like what's the priority? I'm feeling like that. Which one, if I am able to achieve only one out of all those 5 areas, which one would I prefer, or would I lose everything and not
Good
achieve?
question. Thank you. Good question. So you think that when you write the 5 sentences, you might distract yourself, and then it's like, which of those? It wasn't really thought that way. So the purpose statement, maybe can you send it to me, Veer?
Yeah.
Either personally or in the Conscious Solutions group, so everybody can learn. So the purpose statement is kind of aloof, you could say. It is beyond. It's not nailed down to something. This is nailing down. This is when we say this much. So if I say in the purpose statement, I'm going to focus on health, here by the end of 2024, I will use a pink color and maybe an importance of 0.4 or 0.5. I will say 63 kg. So you have to write the kg that you will have reached, not how much more or how much less. Do you need to increase?
Wow.
Do you need to increase weight, Veer? No? Anybody here? So if you need to increase weight, just do it the other way around, right? So everyone has different areas, Yasmin. It could be finance, one color for finance, one color for Instagram, one color for your marketing excellence course, one color for your health, your exercise, maybe one color. Maybe you say meditation is really important. I'm not doing enough meditation. 2024 is a year where I will do more meditation. Then you choose one color and you write it up like that. All right, I think our participants in the Illuminations Wellness Center are very eager and they are a step ahead, I believe. So let's continue. So now between, can everybody see this? So can I
Yes.
make visual easier? Nelly, help me. Can you see it? So
Yes.
between now and the end of December 2024, put 3 steps. Now, when I worked with the finance department of a large health organization, of course, they did the traditional American quarterlies. But our time matrix is actually a little more flexible like that. But if you plan like this, Vijaya, then just use the quarterlies. But if I would like for you to have the first card, please, not more than 2 weeks. For example, end of January. Or maybe you have something going on the 22nd of January, or maybe you have a birthday on the 25th of January. See, the time matrix is fluctuous, it's flexible, and it's around your dates. In India, it should be around all your wedding dates. You probably have 2 or 3 weddings this year in India, right? And so this is a very important date. So you write that date, because before that you will have to do many things. After that, it's nearly like something new starts, right? Or holidays, or Gangpati, or Diwali, or whatever is important to you. Write those times on the card. Yes? Does it make sense, Bhavani? Yes? Makes sense? Very good. So I will write here 31st, by the end of 31st of January.
Oh, hold on, Tony. بديك more colors. Tony is nice.
Try what?
I'm telling her Tony is nice. You can borrow
Oh,
some.
sure. No problem.
No.
So you do your own. There's not a specific one. So use your birthday. So for example, I will say by the 22nd of September, because it's my birthday and I always make big parties on my birthday. So 22nd of September will be one card, what I will have successfully accomplished by that time frame. Then what I'm experiencing having successfully accomplished by the end of May 2024, and then what I'm experiencing having successfully accomplished by the end of 31st of Jan 2024. But as I think about it, I would make for myself 2 cards, one for my flight, because I fly to Dubai on the 23rd of Jan, and then one when I fly back. So typically when we travel a lot or we travel for work, you will use your flight times. Yes? Make sense, everybody? So
Yep.
now as you write up your between time cards, so write by the end of May 2024, by the end of January 2024. So everybody do 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And on each of those 3, write another time frame. And please, the first card, 2 weeks, maximum end of Jan. You have a question, Fatiha?
That's my question. I
read-
just said it right now because I
What?
felt like
Now she's saying just 3
the time
cards.
between now and end of January
That's
is
one.
too short. So mine, I
No.
did it like but the first 3 months, January, February, and March, and another 3 months and 90 days.
Yes,
overlapping.
but then what happens is, so nice, thank you for sharing, Fatia. So what happens is, then we get easily into the flip-flop. 3 months is too far away. Put one, we call it close it up. Always close it up. Always have one by the end of the week or one in 2 weeks. Then the danger that you put it aside and say, oh, my next one is end of March. I just put it in the closet and I look at it later. We don't want that. So eventually, like Gregory said, you can put at the end of every month. You could have 12 cards, but not tonight. Tonight, let's just have 3 between time cards. Yes?
Okay, great. Thank you.
And now in each of the 3 between time cards, again, use your color. If you had pink for your weight and green for your finances and red for your self-care, then again, on each of those cards, use the sentence, I am experiencing having already successfully
Oh, ما بحط items. بحط getting, posting, taking. It's the present continuous.
Dr. Purni,
Yes, ma'am.
could you ask Sudhaka to come in about half hour? Can everybody, I would like to do at least 20 more minutes. Can everybody stay 20 more minutes? Yes? Can
Yes.
you ask Sudhaka to come in at that time?
Sure, sure.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'll give you a few more minutes so you write up your between time cards. Anyone has a question, what you write on top. So make that top sentence, just copy just about how I do it. Make the top sentence small and then space for at least 7 things that you can write. And then only write keywords. Don't write complete sentences, not required, just keywords, buzzwords, key points. And the sentence is, everybody,
I am experiencing
having already
accomplished.
On blue صاروا pink, green. خلاص بس أنا I need to come in to think about it again. It's roughly. No, I didn't think about it properly. I'm doing it just so I need to think about it. بس أكتر. شو اسمها linguistic. Linguistic. Language. Time matrix language.
When is that language excellence class?
What?
Language excellence,
Yeah.
the conscious solutions is doing, isn't it in January?
19th. That's a good one to use, Tony. So you could have one card, 19th of January, when you will enter the language excellence class. This is a good one for the ones who are planning on, for example, doing the 12-day NLP Masters next year, or for the ones of you who want to join trainer training. Some of you may join trainer training again, or newly, or any course that you have planned, or anything that you're doing. You can say, for example, I'm experiencing having successfully accomplished the TESOL English tutoring examination, or I have successfully accomplished the online course, Yes?
Experiencing already successfully accomplishing posting 20 videos. كل ترى هيدي repeat this.
Maria?
هي فكرتها هي الجملة to repeat it before بس ما فينا نقعد نكتبها all the time.
Maria?
Yeah, hi, Dr.
She's
Doris. Sorry.
Are you riding? You're in a plane?
I'm on a bus.
You're on
I'm
a bus.
commuting home, so yeah, but I'm
you
taking
are
mental notes of this, so
you're
I'll write it down.
You're processing inside, and then thereafter you will write it down.
Yes, yeah, that's the plan.
I already thought you were in an aeroplane. I've never had somebody partake in an aeroplane.
No, it's just a bus, but it'll take like an hour and a half to get home, so almost like a plane ride.
So nice to see you.
Likewise, I'm happy I was able to join.
الفكرة يعني already not having already successful. I am experiencing success. Having already I am experiencing having already successfully accomplished
Now I bring you one sentence higher. So I'm experiencing having already successfully accomplished. Would you now please add, I notice what I have been doing to make this happen. I see and hear how I have been accomplishing this in ways that satisfy your purpose. For the NLP practitioners and masters, if somebody is gustatory first, please, of course, you can say, and I taste, or I get a whiff of it. So you can include olfactory, gustatory. However, for our first 1.5 hours of time matrix, let's stay with V, A, and K. And the key here is that you are experiencing it in your body. Very good, very good. How about 1 more minute to complete whatever you need to add on these cards within 1 more minute?
كمان أكثر سنين لقدام. عم بس جميل بس بكرة إحساسي بكرة مرتي يعني عندك هاي الشيء صعب الغير. Oh, time frames here. Huh? I got all kinds of time frames here. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's do the magic. So the magic goes like this. Oh, I forgot to ask you, Gregory, whether we can use the phone to show it, or how should I best? No, Nelly, you can show it.
Yes.
So Nelly, would you now please lay out the now and then the 4 cards, the furthest destination, and the 3 between time cards on the floor, and maybe in a way that we can see it, maybe next to Caroline.
Okay.
So maybe Caroline and every Shama, just move a little bit to your left. Everybody move a little to your left, and then Nelly can lay it out. You know how to do it, Nelly. We see too much of the blue. Is that the pillow in front of the camera?
Yes, yes. Give me just 1 second.
So now we will do the magic. And the magic is that this should not be separate. Remember, we transform flip-flop into through time. And we connect it. We become one with time. So when you have laid this out, would you please lay it out in a way that in a moment you will step into it and you will experience it as connected. So, Nelly?
Just give me 1 second.
Nelly will be giving you the view, but I would like everyone to now stand up and put the cards sequentially in a row. What do I mean with sequentially? If my first card is January, the end of January, the card is maybe only this much apart from one another. My furthest destination is maybe 3 meters away if it is the end of 2024. And if I have the end of May, it should actually be a little closer to January. And then the gap here is similar to the gap here according to how many months it is. Everybody understand sequentially? Okay. So would you please lay it out there on the floor? So now it's never enough and it's never done. This is the amazing thing. It's always work in progress. So you will always be able to write more definitions and you will always be able to write up more cards. But now, so that we can do a nice closing for here tonight, we will follow Nelly, who is showing now how we line this up.
Is it possible to receive?
So can everybody lay the cards out? I leave it up to you how you do it. The best way would be if you can please lay out your cards on the floor in a way that you still look with your eyes into the camera, so we can maintain the group unity.
Also, can you send me?
Okay, maybe we do a demo first, Nelly.
Okay.
Okay. With the purpose statement in your hand. Everybody pick your purpose statement on the blue card or wherever you had written it. Make sure that you write purpose on top of the card. And with this purpose statement, this is your parameter. This is your measure. Because all this year 2024 should only serve this purpose. And that's why, again, the purpose statement you also want to make bigger, greater, more defined, but not defined with details, not defined with numbers. The details and the numbers remain on our time matrix cards. So Nelly, with the can you show us that you have the purpose in your hands?
Yeah.
So Nelly's holding her purpose card in your hands, and then she's starting with what is your furthest destination today, Nelly?
December 2024. I'm doing it like the exercise.
Yes. So now Nelly will step all the way into the end of December 2024. Can you show us?
Yeah. So this is this before, and now this is December.
Okay. Where's the now?
There.
Okay. So now always face the future. Always face the future. So means you turn around towards the future. Would you just turn around with your feet looking at the future? Don't look at the now. Look at the future.
I already laid them down the other way around, from December, September, June, February.
Yes,
now.
but I want you to look. Would you please follow me for just a moment so I can show this? You face the future. You always look at the future. Yes, correct. So from the now, we are stepping into the furthest destination, continuing to face, focus, and look into the future. Yes?
Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
Nice that we demonstrated. So while you look from the end of December into your future, you now will take your card. Hopefully it's written in a way that you can read it while you stand, and you say to yourself, and now we are not working with content. Everybody does their own content, right? I'm only giving you the structure. Even Nelly, we cannot now listen to everything that Nelly has on every card, and maybe she doesn't even want us to know. So she will start by the end of December 2024 and say to herself, everybody please, I am experiencing having already successfully
accomplished.
I am experiencing that I am already having successfully accomplishing.
And then you read to yourself what you have on your card, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Then you take the card down, and now this is the most important. Nelly, can you show us how you slide? You don't hop and you don't step, because that is like flip-flop. What you do is you slide your feet on the floor. Very nice. Look like how Nelly does it. That's the true time. She's connecting it. Because what is the time frame, the next one, Nelly?
September 2024.
So by the end of September 2024, there is 3 months. So she has 3 months times 4. That's 18 weeks. No, or help me, Gregory.
Oh no, we're calculating.
So it's 3 months, that's 12 weeks. So all the months, the weeks, the weeks and the hours she has between the furthest destination and this end of September. And now again in September, you can read to yourself, I am experiencing. So now I'm in September, end of September 2024. I am experiencing having successfully accomplished. Read it to yourself, everyone.
Already successfully accomplished.
Got it? Not when you got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then slide with your feet further on the floor to the next increment, which is, Nelly?
For me, it's June.
By the end of June 2024. Or is there a certain date?
No.
Okay, by the end of June 2024. And again, can you speak it now, Nelly?
I am experiencing having already successfully accomplished.
Now she's reading her content to herself. Everybody, would you please read out loud your content to yourself? All the things you have accomplished with all the different colors and parts of your life. Nice, Bhavani. You're doing it. Very good. Very nice, Vijaya. Suresh is doing it. Dr. Purni is standing up. Gregory is standing up. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Ready for the next one? Now, slide your feet. What is the next one, Nelly?
February.
28th of February?
Yeah.
So now, whatever your next time frame is, slide your feet to the next between time card, to the next stepping stone, and again say to yourself, you can say it, Gregory.
I am having successfully accomplished and stepped into.
I'm experiencing having already successfully
accomplished.
And I step into noticing what I have been doing to make this happen. And I see and hear and feel what I have done in order to satisfy my purpose. So what you are measuring is how is it satisfying your purpose? If something is missing, now this is the greatest thing. In the beginning, often we write it with a pencil and the eraser. So you can literally erase it, or your body is your measure. When anything that you are reading to yourself, I have reached 62 kg, I have made double, I have double as many sessions, I brought double as much, I brought 6,000 AED, whatever it is. Your body will tell you whether it's, yes, this feels good, this feels right. If your body goes, oh, I have 3 more clients, I'm making 6,000, I feel tension. You got it, Bhavani? And the moment that you feel tension, your body tells you for this moment only, it's not correct. So erase it and modify. It is a system of continuous and consistent modification. You can never fail because it's not you have a goal and you have to reach the goal. No, you can again and again adjust it so that you are consistently on the way of success. You can only succeed. You cannot fail. If you get adrenal shootout or any symptom of this is too much, I may not be able to do it, immediately go down and change it. Yeah? Is someone here have a big weight difference by the end of 2024? That's always a good example. No, there's nobody super overweight. Dr. Purni, how much will you have less by the end of December 2024?
7 kgs.
Okay. So now when you step into it, does it feel doable? So you have to read to yourself with the number, right?
Yes, I felt I already feel that I am that number. And
nice.
As I come back, my mind is not getting away and coming to the current weight.
Yes.
The number is
got it. High five. You got it. You got it. And now if you would feel any tension, check it. So our measure is we don't want any adrenals. We don't need adrenals. We don't have to huff and puff. I have to reach it. I have to reach it. Stress, I didn't reach it yet. No, stop it. Today, stop it. Just change the time frame. Basta. You change the definitions, you change the numbers so that your body-mind system can relax, because we believe in relaxation. We believe when we are centered, composed, happy, everything will come to us. And now, as you are projecting it, you are putting the law of attraction into action. And the next time step between where you are now, Nelly.
Yeah, February and now.
End of February all the way to now. Do me a favor and do maybe end of January or something closer by. How about 20? Are you going to be with me on the 27th?
February.
27th of Jan?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
So just like 2 weeks away, maybe 22nd of Jan, 24th.
Okay.
You can take having coffee with me when I'm in Dubai.
Okay.
Okay, so one more in between so that you close it up. For everyone, close it up. Make sure that the last step is closer by. Yes? Everybody has that? Dr. Adi? Suresh? Yes? Chakresh, you have it? Okay, great. All right, and now let's come and bring it into the now. So the last step is then you slide again your feet on the floor and you say the following. I am experiencing having successfully accomplished. I notice what I have been doing to make this happen. I see and hear how I have been accomplishing this in ways that satisfy my purpose. And here you are in the now. And now everything that you have projected is in your body. You can feel it, just like Dr. Purni said. That number is here now. You already feel the 7 kg less now in this body. Yes? Oh. And as everything is in your body right now, would you please do 2 things? On the one side of your time matrix, project it to the future, like throw it, or you can blow it like the ones who do timeline. Reimprinting with me, we blow it into the future, blow it to the future, that this change and this new reality will go into all of the environment around you, different locations, the school, the university, the place where you work, the cafe where you always go, into all those places. Oh, make a little sound. Oh, and then throw in the other side next to your timeline again your hands and blow into all of the relationships that you will attract, because you will attract so many people that will be part of this plan, people that are already there who you haven't seen. Many times it's people we already know since a long time and we haven't even thought about including them into our project. We haven't even thought about that they could be part of our team. So would you please throw this now into all your relationships and let this law of attraction of your 2024 see, hear, and feel. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not aware of it now, but I know I will stop. When I see the person who is the right person on that path, I'll stop and I talk to them. And when I can feel that a relationship is toxic to me, that it brings me down, that it limits me, I am going to significantly reduce this relationship. Can I see hands? Who agrees? Okay, so throw this into your relationships in this way. and take a deep breath. And now you can go forward. So now, after you have projected all of this, just like a 1-minute meditation, would you now, from the now, slowly move forward again? As you move forward, slide your feet on the floor and notice that the minutes are connected, the hours are connected, the weeks are connected, the months are connected. And slowly move forward from now, the 10th of January, into tomorrow, into the next day, into the end of the Jan. So slowly now move it forward and move it forward. And I give you a minute of silence as you move it forward. And move it forward, sliding your feet on the floor, connecting all the dots. And experiencing it now forward until you are at the end of December 2024, or some of you have something else there. And then again, would you from there, facing the future, throw it into the future of the future and say that from there you will project even more. From there you will grow even more. From there it will expand beyond your expectations. Wow, thank you, Nelly, for demonstrating, and thank you, everybody, for hanging in. Big hand. Can I hear big hand? Big hand, big hand, big hand, big hand, big hand, big hand. Wow, amazing. Super, super amazing. So now we have just only begun to learn the time matrix, and I can already announce it needs confirmed, but I think it's going to be on the 5th of February at Illuminations that we do another time matrix event. However, it is a workshop, and I believe it's either 25 dirham or 50 dirham. I had no time to ask that. And in India, it's going to be 299, Gregory, or what did you say?
Yeah.
299. And it will be from 6 to 8:30, which is from 6 to 10.
Yeah, 7:30 to 10.
And on this
4 colors.
on this day, you will be able to understand the 3 structures of time. I will share the Google Sheet method, the publisher method, the different ways how you can do it electronically. And I will ask you to play back what we have learned today to notice whether you have it down, because for the trainers of you, I would like to empower you that you do this with your groups. For the family members in you, would you please consider to do that with the rest of your family? And please, this is precious knowledge. Pass it on and make someone else more happy, more structured with time, and more successful. The time matrix, the law of attraction in action. Can we cheer together? Time matrix excellence!
Time matrix excellence! Time matrix excellence!
Time matrix excellence.
Thank you.
Thank you for staying so much longer. It was only from yourself to yourself. Tony, thank you. Shama, thank you.
Just say a prayer I get home
Thank
safely.
you, Doris.
Carolyn, thank you. Thank you. And everyone here, Maria in the bath, Bogdan in Romania.
Thank you,
It
Dr.
was
Doris.
so nice to see you after all this time. And yeah, so good. Suresh, did it help? Much more clarity now. Chagresh left, yes?
Yeah.
Sata, I hope it helped. Divya, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much,
you,
Doctor.
Doris.
Thank you so
Dr.
much.
Adi and team, Bhavani and Vijaya. Very good.
Thank you, Dr. Doris.
Thank you so much.
They are working with you,
Absolutely.
Dr. Adi.
Yeah. They're the
Maybe
backbones.
if you
Dr.
want
Doris.
to bring them on the 23rd of Jan.
Yes, let me check, Dr. Doris.
Yes.